Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your second training in ALS ICT training series entitled A Google Apps Experience for Education. I am Princess Flores, your resource speaker for this training. Let's go ahead and explore Google Apps. These are our main topics for this training. For day 1, which is today, we are going to talk about managing Google Drive, Google Docs, and Google Slides. For day 2, tomorrow, we are going to explore Google Classroom, Google Forms, Google Calendar, and Google Meet. Alright, so basically, Google has many more apps that are very useful nowadays, not only in teaching but also in our daily life to stay connected or collaborate with our coworkers or classmates anytime and anywhere. But in this training, we will focus on apps that are very essential for educational use. So, um, just a quick introduction about Google Apps, or aka Google Workspace, and formerly known as G Suite. It is a collection of cloud computing productivity and collaboration tools, softwares, and products developed and marketed by Google. And it was first launched in 2006 as Google Apps for your domain and rebranded as G Suite in 2016. Google Workspace consists of Gmail, Contacts, Calendar, Meet and Chat for communication, Google Currents for employee engagement, Google Drive for storage, and the Google Docs suite for content creation. And there is also an educational edition, and it adds a learning platform, which is Google Classroom, and as of October 2020, it retains the name G Suite for Education. Alright, so let's move to the role of Google in education. First, um, it empowers students and levels the playing field for them. Google empowers students irrespective of their age, socioeconomic status, nationality, gender, religion, ethnicity, and other such factors. It levels the playing field for all students around the globe and gives them an equal advantage with all the information, learning materials, and tools for their education. Google provides students the opportunity to explore a world of limitless possibilities and make available wide range of information to them. And it has also transformed the role of the teachers from just information providers to flag barriers for students. Second, it offers a wide range of choice to both educators and students. In terms of compatibility with reading and educational devices, Google ensures compatibility with a wide array of devices, be it smartphone, tablet, desktop, laptop, irrespective of manufacturer and operating software. Google Apps and search engines can be used at home, in school, or on the move. Google Apps is, um, you know, accessible in any devices, and you can access it anytime, anywhere. Just you just need a device and an internet connection. Third, its apps and services foster high degree of collaboration and teamwork. Google has been able to have a wide penetration in all educational institutions and workplaces irrespective of boundaries because of its free search engine site and low-cost apps. Some apps are free. Most of the apps are free. You just have to pay some amount for like Google Drive. You only have 15 gig for free if you sign up for a Google account, and if you wanted to expand that storage, you have to pay a certain amount for that. So um, its educational devices are quite affordable and are widely used by students from all age groups and socioeconomic backgrounds. So the apps and devices are also very easy to maintain and give no hassle to the users. So fourth, it is a free search engine site and low-cost apps and devices allow everyone to afford this service. The Google apps and sites such as Collaborative Productivity Suite have transformed the teaching methods as well as the learning techniques. And the Google Apps foster collaboration and teamwork among teachers and students. This results in the development of organizational skills and problem-solving approach of young students. So fifth, its apps enhance efficiency, productivity, and effectiveness of the educators and the students. So the Google apps and products are super fast and supported by the best talent pool in the world. So using the Google products enhance efficiency, productivity, and effectiveness of the educators and the students. So the products of Google can be easily customized, easily managed, easily operated, and easily scaled. So basically, Google plays an important role in education by enhancing efficiency, productivity of teachers and students. Its apps and services foster higher degree of collaboration, empower students, and level the playing field for all. The low-priced and free apps and services can be afforded by all and used widely. Alright, so let's hear or let's watch and words of wisdom from Google Educational
We get to put professional tools in the hands of our students. More and more professions use computers and technology. To prepare students for a connected, technology-rich world, our schools should do their best to give them practice in that environment.
The opportunities for collaborating with peers or even experts are endless. Students in my school produce a live weekly tech help show called the Tech Sherpas that connect them with resources and experts outside with other student groups around the world. We share our expertise and we learn from those students that are doing really innovative projects. I mean, when I started teaching, these opportunities didn't even exist. Access to the internet opens up a whole world of information to my students. I mean, we don't have that unanswered question in my class anymore. When a student asks a question we're not sure the answer to, they'll just dive right in to go find it on their own. Just being connected to the internet allows my kids to go pursue their passions like they never have been able to before.
Being connected to the internet isn't just about having access to information. It's about having access to people. One of my students wanted to hear from the author of his favorite book. With just a little searching, we found the author's contact information and we connected with her. Our students were really excited to hear from her, and she was excited to talk with us about her writing process. That's the type of direct access to real-world experts that just wasn't possible before we got computers.
I would encourage teachers to take risks and not worry about getting it right the first time. There are lots of learning opportunities that can come from failure. You are modeling for students what it means to be a learner and how adult learners can problem solve and learn from mistakes. Kids need to see that.
I think we have to get comfortable with not knowing everything that there is to know about the technology. We as teachers are professional facilitators of learning. We aren't necessarily tech whizzes. If your pedagogy is solid and you know the learning targets and how to get your students there, then you can let the students help sort out the tech. They'll actually really enjoy the problem solving.
Alright, so you can watch more of these videos in YouTube. Just search for Google for Education Training Center. That's the official YouTube page of Google for Education, and you can see more videos about Google for Education. So basically, technology can help classrooms to be more like real-world environments and better prepare students to enter an increasingly connected and globally competitive workforce. And there are many technologies that can help teachers streamline daily processes and increase opportunities to incorporate critical thinking, communication, collaboration, and creativity into students' learning. So one of these many technologies is the Google for Education apps, no, that are very useful nowadays, especially with our current situation with the pandemic, um, which teachers should really extend their arms and go for an just um, extra mile for our students, just to give them the quality education that they deserve. No? So, um, all right. So much for the introduction, and let's start our training. All right. So welcome to day one. So our first topic for today is managing Google Drive. So you can store, access, and share your files in one secure place. Store any and every file. Access files anytime, anywhere from your desktop and mobile devices, and control how files are shared. Alright, so here are some features of the Google Drive. So first is get all the storage capacity you need. So as what I have said earlier, that when you sign up for a Google or Gmail account, you will automatically have 15 gig storage for free in Google Drive, and if you want more storage, or you can expand it, but you have to pay a certain amount for that. So Google Drive provides flexible storage options, so you will always have enough space for your files. And with centralized administration, data loss prevention, and Vault for Drive, you can easily manage users and file sharing to help meet data compliance needs. Second, find what's important before you've even searched. So Drive uses Google AI to predict and surface what's important for you in real time. So Drive recognizes important content, collaborators, and events using features like quick access in your Google Drive and ML-based search enhancements to connect each user with files that may require attention. Third, you can organize your team files in a shared space. So use shared drives to store your team's work in secure, easy to manage shared spaces. Any files added to shared drives are owned collectively by the team, so everyone stays up to date and everyone can see what you have uploaded on that shared folder in your Google Drive. And fourth is use less of your PC or Mac disk space and stream directly from cloud. So Drive File Stream gives you access to files directly from your computer without impacting all of your disk space, and spend less time waiting for files to sync and more time being productive. Alright, so how to use Google Drive. So we have three steps here. First is opening Google Drive. Second, upload and create files. And third is share and organize files. So I will show you the step-by-step process of how to use the Google Drive. So step 1, opening your Google Drive. But before you can open Google Drive, you must have a Gmail or Google account. So I know some of you already has an account, but I will still show you how to make Gmail or Google account. Alright, so first we have to open any browser, and in my case I will use Google Google Chrome. So you can click this to be redirected at the Gmail, or creating a Gmail account, or you can also put the URL, which is gmail.com here. Just same now. Right. And then click this button that says create an account here, and just fill out this necessary informations. Alright, so just enter your name, first name. I'll say sample teacher account. So you can basically enter any names that you want. And let's create an email. Say sample teacher account 01. It should contain number to avoid duplication of emails. So your email should be unique. And then set a password. Password should contain use 8 or more characters with mixed letters, numbers, and symbols. Sample. Let's see if. Alright, so it goes through. Phone number is optional. You can leave it. And you can also put your number. The cover email address is also optional, and your birth date, let's say August, July 12, 1996. Woman, men, choose not to say, or custom. Choose not to say, and then click next, and read this privacy and terms, and click I agree. Alright, so there you have it. You already have your Google account. Alright, so after creating an account, we have to use the Gmail that we have created to sign in to Google. So same process, open any browser and then type gmail.com and click sign in. Alright, so enter the email that you have created earlier. Simple. And alright, so there you have it. You have already signed in to Gmail. So just a quick tutorial. I will show you how to change your theme and your profile picture in Gmail. So first is how to change the theme of your Gmail account. So click for this gear icon here at the upper right corner of your screen, which is the settings. Look for the theme, yes, and click view all, and you can see many photos here. Just click any of this one which you like, and when you click any of these photos, you will have you can see that the background already changed, but I will use this photo, right, and hit save. Your theme has been changed. And for changing your profile picture, just click this circle at the upper right corner also of your screen. Usually when you create a Gmail account, the first name of your the first letter of your name will appear here in this circle. So this shows your full name and your email. So just click this one and click this camera icon here, and you can select a photo from your computer. So I'll just use this one, and you can resize that. You can also drag that one, but I will stick to that and hit set as profile photo. Alright, so profile photo has been changed. Alright, so going back to the step 1 of managing Google Drive, which is opening the Google Drive after creating your Google account. So there are two ways in opening your Google account. I mean your Google Drive. So first is from here, from your Gmail account, just click this 9 dots here at the upper right corner of your screen beside the settings icon, and just click that one and look for the drive. And these are all the Google apps, and this is for free. You can access all of this for free. So we can see here the drive and just click that one. Alright, so this is your Google Drive. And the other way is to type the URL here, which is drive.google.com. You will also be redirected to your Google Drive. Alright. So let's move on to the step 2, which is upload or create files. Alright, so the next step is upload or create files in Google Drive. So you can upload, view, share, and edit files with Google Drive. And when you upload a file to Google Drive, it will take up space in your drive even if you upload to a folder owned by someone else. So the types of files that you can upload to Google Drive is documents, images, audios, and videos. Alright, so let me go ahead and show you how to upload or create files in Google Drive. So from your Google Drive, there are two ways that you can create or upload folders and files. So first is you can right click here, and you can see many options. You can have new folder, upload files, upload folder, and the Google files that you wanted to create, and other apps as well from Google. And the second one is you have to click this button here at the upper left corner of your screen. Same, it will show the same options: new folder, new file upload, folder upload, and the Google Google applications or files that you want to create, and other Google apps. So first, we are going to create a folder. So let's just click new and select this one and say we are going to name the folder for files, and alright, and other for photos. Just click create or hit enter on your keyboard. And let's do another one for videos, for audios. So basically you can create and name your folders and sort your files according to your will. So you can name your folders any name you wanted to, and that's it. So that is how you can create a folder on your drive. Also, you can also create a folder inside a folder. So to open a folder here, you just simply double click any of this folder. So let's try this audio. Let's double click, and there you go. The folder is already open, and same process. You just have to right click or click this new button here and select folder and create a subfolder within the folder. Say songs. Another one is for recordings. Alright, so let's go back to your drive. Just simply click this, or you can also click this one. Alright, so this is your main drive. Now let's upload a file from your desktop or laptop by just simply right clicking here, same process, or clicking this new button. So let's try to right click and upload files here. So say this one, let's upload. So as you can see, there is a window here. This is the progress window for the files that you are uploading, and you will see that it's already uploaded when this check turns green, right? So just click this X button to close this window. So this is your files. So you can move these files to the folders here if you wanted to, just to sort your files according to these folders. So let's try to move this. So this is a PowerPoint. So let's just move this to this file folder by just simply dragging and dropping it to the specific folder. So there you go. So all of these are files. So let's move this to this folder. Alright, so let's open this folder just to see if those files were moved. Just double click and there you go. Alright, so let's go back to your main drive. Now let's upload photos and videos, and this time we are going to upload it directly to their specific folders. Say for videos, just right click or click this button here. So for this one, I'll use this right click option and upload file. Say this is a video. Alright, so this is your progress window, and there you go. Just click X to close, and then go back to your main drive. And let's upload photos. Click new here and file upload. So these photos, and hit open. Alright, it's already been uploaded. Your file's already been uploaded. And next here is the upload folder. So you can directly upload any folders from your computer or desktop. So just click here, right click here, or new button, and select folder upload. So say I will upload this one. All the files inside the folder will also be uploaded on your Google Drive. So it's just click upload, and there's a pop-up that says this will upload all the files from ICT training folder. Only do this if you trust the site. So just click upload, and you will see the progress here. 1 out of 10. Alright, so 10 out of 10 items inside the folder has already been uploaded. So let's check. Alright. So there are also another way that you can upload files or folders on your Google Drive by simply dragging and dropping the files that you wanted to upload. So say these photos here, just select multiple photos and drag it here and release to drop those items. Alright, so let's do another one. Say this files right here. So to drag it, you just simply click the left click your mouse and hold it and move your mouse to your Google Drive and release that to drop those items. And last, say this video. Let's drag this video and upload to your Google Drive. So as you can see, these are all the files that you have uploaded. Alright, so just close this one. So that's how you can create a folder or upload a folder and files on your Google Drive. And now let us proceed on creating Google files in your Google Drive. So first, let's create a folder for Google Files. You can also create directly on your main drive, but for this training, I would just create a folder for Google Files. You can also create directly here. So let's open the folder, and this is where we create our Google Files. So first, we are going to create a Google Docs. So there's an option here, blank document or from a template, but just for presentation purposes on how you can create a file on your Google Drive, because we are going to discuss Google Docs later after the Google Drive. So let's dig deeper into that later. So just for presentation purposes, let's click a blank document and just type in, and save or rename your file into sample Google Doc file. And you don't have to save it. There's no option to save this file because it's saved automatically. And you just close that one and it will be saved directly to the folder. Next is same process, right click and select Google Sheet, and that's for presentation purposes again just a blank spreadsheet, and rename that one to sample Google Sheet file and save to drive. So again, saving and save to drive. Let's close. Alright, so here you go. Next is Google Slide, and again let's click blank presentation only and rename your file into sample Google Slide file. Saving and save the drive, and click and close it. Alright, so there you go. That is how you can create a Google file in your Google Drive. So before we proceed to the step 3 on how to use Google Drive, let us just explore other tabs and icons here on Google Drive. So first, let's see what's the Shared With Me tab. So this Shared With Me tab, here you will see all the files and folders that will be shared to you with from your coworkers or from your friends, family. So this is where you see it, okay? And next is this Recent tab. So this Recent tab is all the files that you have recently uploaded or edited, opened on your Google Drive. Next is the Starred tab. This is this is where you can see all the files that you have starred. So let's try to star say this one and add to starred file. So later we will discuss all of this. We'll discuss this in step 3. So just for presentation purposes on how you can star a file so that it will appear here in Starred tab. So here you go. You can see it's like a favorite photos in your phone. You have to heart that photo to save it to your favorites, right? So next is this Bin tab. This is your trash can or trash bin or recycle bin. So let's try to delete this one. Just click the file and you will see a trash icon here, and just click that one to remove it. And let's see. Alright, so there you go. And in order for you to remove this one, you have to click again the trash icon in Bin tab so that it will be deleted forever and it will be deleted on your drive. So just click delete forever or cancel. And you can also restore this one by just simply clicking this icon or right clicking the file itself. So let's restore, just restore the photo and it will appear again here. Alright, so next is this storage. So from your 15 gig free, there are 27 MB used. So if you wanted to expand your storage or the storage capacity of your drive, you just have to click this button here, the buy storage. It will redirect you to this page, and these are the packages. So if you wanted to expand your Google Drive capacity to 100 gig, just select this one. You can have it monthly or yearly. So these are the choices that you have. So just close that one. This is just if you wanted to extend the storage capacity of your Google Drive. Alright, so next is this icons here. So first is this one, ready for offline. So let's turn on the offline preview. So as you can see, the other files here was grayed out. That it means that you cannot access all of this offline. Let's try to open files. There you go. You can also see that the files were grayed out, so you cannot access this offline. So in order for you to make this available offline, you have to right click the file and enable the available offline mode. So let's enable this one, and it will be it's going to be available offline, so you can access this file even if you are offline, if you do not have an internet connection. So let's try another file. Let's say this one, and just right click and turn on the available offline mode. So making one file available and offline preview turned on, so you can view this one on offline, Alright, so let's turn off the offline preview. And next is this icon here, which is a support button where you can ask help, training, or updates, and you can ask for terms and policy and send feedback to Google. Next is this settings icon. Just click that and you will see settings. Get drive for desktop means a application to your desktop or computer that you have to install in order for you to access your Google Drive, that will no longer or will not require to access it in a browser. Okay, next is keyboard shortcuts. Just click this one and you will see all the keyboard shortcuts that you can use in Google Drive. Alright, so there are many keyboard shortcuts. Next is this icon, nine dots. This is all the Google apps. You will see all the Google apps here, and this is your account. You can change your profile photo, manage your Google account, sign out. And last is the search and drive feature in Google Drive. So you can search for PDFs, alright? If you want it to be you wanted to search for a specific file, but you didn't know or you forgot the file name, so you just have to search it here, say Word file. Word file. Sample. Alright. We'll see all the sample. All files that has sample on its name. Say. Alright, so you can see that there are, search suggestions here. Just simply click that one, and there you go. So that is how that is the functions of the tabs and icons. So let us now proceed to step 3, which is share and organize files on your Google Drive. Alright, so you may notice that there is a quick access feature here in your Google Drive. It is basically the same with your recent tab, which you can see, where you can see all the files that you have recently edited, uploaded, and opened in your Google Drive. So let us now organize your file, explore and organize your file in Google Drive. So first, when you click a specific folder or a file, here you will see another set of icons here, specifically for files and folders. But if you haven't clicked any of this, there will be no icons added. So let's try this photo, and let's see the functions of all of these icons. So basically, this one is the remove icon. I have already showed you the function of this one when we deleted a file earlier. So let's go ahead and explore this 2 icons here, which is basically interconnected, which is if you open this one, you will get the link, and also you can share the file with other people or groups. When you click also this one, it will be same as the get link function. The only thing that is different is this, where you can copy the link directly. So let us just explore or explain more the share button, since this icons is interconnected with each other. So this is basically the share button, where you can share your file to other people or groups. So you can basically select any of these files and click this one. So as you can see, the file is restricted. Only people added can open with this link. So you can add people or groups. Say I have created a account, so that we will see the output if we will add a people that can access the file. I have created sample and message. This is optional. This is a 1.jpg. And you can select here if the people or group can view, comment, or edit the file. So let's see, let's just, alright, viewer. Viewer of this file can see comments and suggestions. So when you click send, there will be an email, or the person who owns this account will receive an email regarding the shared file. So let's try to send this one. Alright, so person added. And also you can change to anyone with the link. Alright, so anyone with the link can view, comment, or edit. So let's try edit. Anyone with the link with the internet, anyone on the internet with this link can edit the file. So basically you will copy the link and send it to the people, your students, your co-workmates that are going to allow to see and edit your file. Or you can go back and restrict your file and just add specific peoples to limit the persons that can view or edit your file. But in this case, we will also copy the link and send it to let's try to send it to Gmail. You can send it in Messenger, chats, or texts. But in this case, we'll try to send this link to the account or to the email account that I have created for this training. This one. Subject is 1.jpg file, and just send it. Alright, so going back to our Google Drive. Alright, now so let's check if the file that we have sent, or if the person that we have added already received the file, or can already access the file that we have shared. So first, we're going to log in that account. So this is a sample teacher account. So let's add other account and enter that sample one account. And next. Alright, so there you have it. As you can see, the file has already been shared because we added specifically the email in add person, and this will be stored on the shared with me tab. So this is the sample one account, and this is the sample teacher account. So it will also be shown on the quick access, since it is the latest file that is shared to the account. And now let us check and access the link. So let's go to Gmail. So basically this is just an example. You can send the link through Messenger and text to your students or co-workers. So by just clicking the link, the student or your co-worker will be redirected to the file itself. right? So the student or the coworker will have an option to print or download the file. Okay? Add, start, share, organize. Alright, so the many options also. So, alright. That is how we share a file to other person. Okay. So next is say this one. We're done with this two icons since it is a get link. So basically has the same link when you copy the link here. Okay. So this is a preview icon. This one. So when we click a file, let's click this one and click this icon, will preview the file. Alright, this is just a preview. And it will give you an option to open this file on other applications. And just click this arrow back button icon to close the file. Alright. Or you can also double click this one to preview. Okay. Alright, so next is this trash button is to remove. Okay, let's still try this one. Okay, and it will be stored on your bin. And let's try to delete it forever. Delete forever. Alright. So that's it for the trash icon or remove icon. So next is this more actions. Basically, it will give you more options here, and it is the same when you right click any file, right? So when you right click this one, right, there's the preview, the share link, the share icon, and the get link icon is also there, and the show file location. So this show file location can be will be helpful when you search a file here, say a PDF file or say sample. Let's search for sample. So all files that has sample on their names will appear here. But when you specifically click a file and right click or click this icon here, you will see a show file location. Show file location. So basically it will redirect you to the folder or to the drive where this file is saved. So let's try, and there you go. You will be directed. So you will know where the file was saved in case you forgot, right? So this file was saved on Google Files folder. Alright. So next is open with Google Docs. Alright. So say we are going to upload a picture that has a text in it. So this is a life hack also. So when you, for an example, you have captured a picture from a book, so this is going to help you. This function is going to help you. So this is an image format or JPG format. So let's try and use the function open with, right? So same here on this icon, open with Google Docs. So this image will be transferred into a Google Doc format. So all the text here will be you know. Alright, alright. Alright, so this is the picture, right? And all the texts were already copied and pasted on the Google Doc format. So this is kind of life hack. If you wanted to copy a specific page on a book, but you have to, you have to export it to a soft copy, right? So you don't have to save it on a JPEG format. So it's already pasted here. So all the text that's on the picture will be converted into text. Alright? This is a very helpful and useful feature in Google applications. Alright? And it will also be saved directly on your Google Drive. So here you go. Sample JPEG, and the sample Word, Google Docs file. Alright? So next is the, let's say, preview. This is the same with here. Open this, share, get link, show file location, add shortcut to drive. Okay? Drive to computers. Add shortcut. So you just have created a shortcut to this file. You can basically copy this file or move to same here also. There's a move to shortcut options. So when you created a shortcut, you can also move this one to another folder. So say let's move it to the files, or photos folder, and move the shortcut. So whenever you access the photos and access this sample shortcut, will show you the same same file. Alright, and next is the add to star. I have already showed you this earlier, but let's add many files to your starred tab. Add starred. So when you click the starred tab, so all those files that you have starred will be stored here. So whenever you have a favorite or most important files, you have to really make that a starred file, right? So that you will no longer search here or browse from these folders just to know or to open that favorite files of yours. And next is rename. Same here, there's also a rename. So basically this function, this icon is the same when you right click the file. So rename. Let's rename this into resume sample. Alright. Next is view details of the file. Alright, so you will see all the details of the file here. And to close this one, just simply click this X button and it will tell you hide details. Alright. And next is manage versions. So you will see this if your file has many many editors and contributors, since versions will be, say for an example, I own the file, Google file, docs, or slide. I own the file, and I am going to share it with my colleagues and let him or her edit it also. So I can see all the versions here, which ones that my colleagues added or deleted, so I can see all the versions in here. So we are going to dig deeper on that, especially on Google Docs and Google Slides. Alright? Make a copy. So let's make a copy of this one. And it will be saved directly with a copy of PDS name. Alright, so it will be saved directly and edit its name and has a copy of Word. Right, so just X to close. Next is report abuse. So this is basically if someone shared you a file that has a abusive content, you can report abuse, and the sender will be notified. Google will notify the sender that the file that he or she shared has an abusive content. And next one is the download. Alright, so basically, say for example this one. This is a Google Docs format. You can download this one and it will be automatically saved as a Word format, right? Let's try again for, let's say here in Google Files, this one. Let's try to download this one. And it will automatically be saved as a Microsoft PowerPoint, since this is offline. So since you cannot edit a Google file offline, so it will automatically be saved as a Microsoft version, since this is going to be edited offline. Alright, so last is the remove function, which is basically the same here, right? Okay, so I think that's it. That's all from the Google Drive. I think that's all the functions that I know, and I shared all of the functions here in Google Drive. So first, let's lastly, we are going to sort all of this. So this is a photo. Let's just press Control button on your keyboard and select multiple files and drag it to a specific folder. And files will be moved, and since this is a file, this is a file also, and drag it to Files. And since this is a video, let's drag it to the video folder. Alright, so it's more neat since we have organized our files on Google Drive. So when you are searching for something, you will go directly to the specific folder. When you know if you are finding a photo, a file, or audio or video, so you just basically click the folder, right? So that's it for Google Drive.